So I was asked what is the best weapon system for a beginner? Now, in the end, that is going to be on the person themselves, their individual, the male or female, whoever it is purchasing that female, and what age they are. Now, clearly, if you're a beginner and you're 18 years old, pistols are out of the question. There's no way you're going to be able to, unfortunately, be able to afford legally a pistol. But when you become of age of 21 years old, and also know the rules of your different, let me go and say this, know the rules of your state that you are in. Fortunately for me, I live in Arizona. I love Arizona's gun laws, as well as there's a couple of states that I'm cool with their gun laws as well. But we're going to stay here in Arizona. So in Arizona, it is legal to own a firearm if you're 18 years old, but it's going to be a rifle, a shotgun. You know, you can go buy an AR, you can buy a hunting rifle, shotgun, whatever. But 21 years of age if you would like to own a pistol. Now, I actually did an interview with a gun shop owner in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I did a video with him, and we also talked about that too, about beginners, male or females. But that video was removed when I stopped my channel back in 2022 or 2020. So these are all, but so I'm going to redo it up again. So for those of you who do not know, and this is your first pistol and you still want to do your homework on your weapon systems and things like that. Now, the video I did before was, especially for females, what would be the best weapon system? Now, females, obviously, they carry purses, you know, so we were looking at smaller pistols, you know, smaller revolvers, but that's not only the case. So when you go to the range, or if you're using it for protection, know your weapon system, practice with it. Now, there's pros and cons to each weapon system. For example, I have here the Springfield Armory, the 40 cal, holds about 12 rounds, plus one in the chamber. Now, the Taurus, 357 Taurus, we have about 7. Now, I'm saying this because if you, knock on wood, if you are in a shootout, whether it's for protection or whatever, especially when your adrenaline is going through your body, you're gonna just try to eliminate the threat, which is smart. You want to take care of that threat, so you're protecting your home, your family, yourself, whatever. So best way to, in my opinion, you're gonna hear a bunch of other people's opinions on what is the best weapon system for beginners. So think of it like this. This is the best way I like to think about it. Especially if you do not train for whatever weapon system you have, think of it like this. This is the best way I like to do about it. So let's just go ahead and say, oh no, I'm out. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, so let's just go and say, oh no, I'm out. Let's see how fast each reloads. So you're out, but you do have extra ammo. Take that magazine out, place the new one back in. You're ready to go. You're ready to rock. That took, what, a second or so. Now, if it's the revolver, you got 7 shots, like I said. Now, you got to reload. Look at all these bullets, one at a time. I got to put one in, put another one in, put another one in. Look at that. I'm not even getting shot at. I'm dropping some. Oh, no, they're coming. Oh no, I'm still loading. They're still coming. Okay, now I finally put the next one in, and now I'm ready to go. What did that take? Your adrenaline's gonna be going. You're gonna fidget with your ammo. Let me correct myself, there are speed loaders for revolvers. I did not buy one for this one. I mainly just bought this one to say I own one. But there are speed loaders that are already pre-filled. So all you would pretty much do is, when you're out, it's a little mechanism that you would line up your things, push this thing, and it drops right in there, and you're ready to go. It takes almost a second as well. But you do have to carry that in your pocket or whatever. Whereas this, I can carry it in my pocket and just push it out real quick. That is my opinion. Why I prefer to carry, not just this, any of my other pistols that I do have, it's mainly magazine fed. This is one of 2 revolvers I have, and each one of them is just 1 round at a time, 1 round at a time. But if you saw how slow I was going, when I'm trying to hold. Now imagine the threat is not eliminated and you're still, oh, crap, oh, they're coming, and you might only get, look at that, you might get them mixed up like that if you're just, oh, they're going, and you're just going 3, and they're not even, you know, we're not gonna pull the trigger. It's gonna get loud in here. But that is my opinion. Let me know what you all think as well. What do you think is a good weapon system for beginners? Should they go small? Should they go big? Should they go revolver? Should they go magazine fed? Is it a male? Is it a female? And if it is a female, should they get a weapon system, whether it's revolver or magazine, that fits into their purse? Or if they're like me and actually carry mine on my hip whenever I'm out and about. Again, there's just so many different factors that come into play. And also, why are you getting a weapon? That's another thing you gotta think about. Am I getting it for competition? Am I getting it just to go as a hobby? Am I just gonna be a collector? Am I doing it for protection? There's just so many factors when it comes to why am I buying a weapon, especially if I'm a beginner. When I first started out, my first weapon, it was a Ruger P59. And honestly, that thing kept jamming on me, like bad. So I got rid of that gun. I should probably, that's actually when I was 21. Now when I was 18, my first weapon was a rifle, a little 22 rifle, nothing too crazy. But yes, definitely do your homework. I hope you all are safe. And if you have questions, you know, first of all, look up the weapon system you want. Don't just look because of color of the weapon, it's cute. No, look at it, is it gonna keep you safe? If that is the case you are looking for as far as a beginner. Let me know in the comments down below your opinions though. What was your first weapon system that you purchased? For me, like I said, I was 18 years old when I bought my first rifle, and it was just a 22 rifle, nothing too crazy. The magazine was about this big, it was a holds like 8 rounds. So it was nothing too crazy. But when I became of age of 21 years old, my first pistol was actually a Ruger P95. But yeah, let people know in the comments down below, what was your first weapon when you were 18? What was your first weapon when you became 21? And keep training. That's all you gotta do is just keep training. When you get that baby, that new baby, just keep training. That's all advice I can give. Peace, y'all.